What is up, PC gaming fanatics, and welcome back to PC Gaming Pulse. The news cycle is absolutely on fire this week, and we've got some unmissable updates that you need to hear. First up, get ready to mark your calendars because we're diving into the hardware requirements for a massive upcoming title. Will your current rig be able to handle the action, or is it time for an upgrade? We've got the details that might just surprise you. Next, we're shifting gears to look at the broader European gaming landscape. A brand new report is out, revealing some fascinating trends about where gamers are spending their money and what platforms are dominating. We'll break down the numbers and see where PC gaming fits into the picture. Then, if you're looking for a more relaxed gaming experience, we've got something special for you. A critically acclaimed simulation strategy game has just hit its full release, offering a unique way to build and manage. We'll explore what makes this title stand out and why it's capturing the attention of players seeking a different kind of challenge. And finally, for all you data hoarders and performance seekers out there, we're tackling the ultimate question. What's the biggest SSD you can actually buy in 2025? We're talking massive storage solutions that could redefine your gaming library. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's jump right in. Unlocking Worlds, Battlefield 6's accessible hardware requirements revealed. Prepare yourselves, gamers, because the system requirements for the highly anticipated Battlefield 6 have just dropped, and the news is surprisingly good for a vast array of players. In a move that prioritizes accessibility and aims to cast a wide net across the gaming community, EA has unveiled specifications that indicate even those with more modest or aging PC hardware will be able to jump into the action. This is a significant departure from the trend of increasingly demanding requirements seen with many AAA titles, potentially opening the doors for a much broader audience to experience the next iteration of this iconic franchise. The minimum requirements for Battlefield 6, designed to achieve a 1080p resolution at 30 frames per second on low settings, are remarkably attainable. Players will need at least an Intel Core i5-8400 or an AMD Ryzen 5 2600 processor. For graphics, the bar is set with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060, an AMD Radeon RX 5600 XT, or even the Intel Arc A380. These GPU options, particularly the RTX 2060 and RX 5600 XT, have been available for several years, meaning many gamers might already possess the necessary hardware. Furthermore, the minimum storage requirement has been reduced from an initial 75 GB to a more manageable 55 GB, partly thanks to a new fragmented installation feature that optimizes space. This suggests that even older gaming PCs, perhaps those built 5 or 6 years ago, could be sufficiently equipped to run the game, albeit at its lowest graphical settings. For those looking to upgrade on a budget, the used hardware market might offer some excellent opportunities to meet these minimums. Stepping up to the recommended specifications, which aim for a smoother 1440p resolution at 60 frames per second or a high-refresh 1080p experience at over 80 frames per second, requires a bit more power, but still remains within the mainstream PC hardware spectrum. The recommended GPUs include the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 Ti, AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT, or an Intel Arc A770. On the CPU side, an Intel Core i7-10700 or an AMD Ryzen 7 3700X is suggested. These components, while more recent, are not prohibitively expensive and represent a sweet spot for many PC gamers seeking a solid performance without breaking the bank. This tier of hardware ensures a more fluid and visually pleasing experience, making the game more enjoyable for a larger segment of the player base. For the enthusiasts craving the ultimate visual fidelity, the Ultra settings will target a stunning 4K resolution at 60 frames per second or a blistering 1440p at 144 frames per second. To achieve this, players will need top-tier hardware such as an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 or an AMD Radeon RX 7900 XTX graphics card, paired with a high-end processor like the Intel Core i9-12900K or AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D. These specifications also mandate 16 GB of dual-channel RAM, with 32 GB recommended for the absolute highest settings, which is standard for many current gaming setups. The inclusion of Intel's promotion, offering a free copy of the game with eligible CPU and GPU purchases, further sweetens the deal for those looking to build or upgrade their high-end rigs. The community reaction to these requirements has been largely positive, with many expressing relief and excitement that Battlefield 6 appears to be more inclusive than expected. Analysts suggest this strategy could significantly boost player numbers, especially with the game slated to launch on October 10, 2025. This gives potential players ample time to prepare their systems, whether through upgrades or by taking advantage of current deals on hardware. But how does this accessibility translate to the broader market? Stick around as we explore the shifting sands of European gaming revenue. Digital dominance. European gaming revenue report reveals PC's shifting role. A recent report detailing European gaming revenue in 2024 paints a clear picture of a market overwhelmingly dominated by digital purchases, with a surprisingly small slice of that pie belonging to PC gaming. The 2024 All About Video Games report, released by Video Games Europe, highlights a significant trend: the near-total evaporation of physical game sales in favor of digital downloads across all platforms, while also shedding light on the evolving landscape of platform preference. The report indicates that overall gaming revenue in Europe saw a 4% growth in 2024. Crucially, digital purchases accounted for an astonishing 90% of this revenue, marking a substantial increase from previous years and a stark contrast to the 10% attributed to physical sales. This continued decline in physical media, which represented 20% of revenue as recently as 2020, suggests a strong preference among European consumers for digital convenience, or perhaps a market response to the decreasing availability of physical game releases. The data underscores a fundamental shift in how games are acquired and consumed, with digital storefronts and online distribution channels becoming the primary gateways for players. Delving deeper into platform performance, the report reveals that mobile gaming continues to be the powerhouse, capturing a leading 44% of the total revenue. Console gaming follows closely, securing a significant 38% share. In contrast, PC gaming accounted for a more modest 15% of the European gaming revenue in 2024, a slight increase of 1% from the previous year. The remaining 4% is attributed to on-demand and streaming services. This breakdown highlights that while PC gaming is still a considerable market, it lags behind the massive reach of mobile and the strong engagement of console gaming within Europe. Interestingly, the report also points to a slight dip in the percentage of European gamers who identify as PC players. In 2024, only 43% of gamers reported playing on PC, down from 46% in 2023. This decline in the PC player base, paradoxically, occurred alongside a small increase in PC gaming revenue. Conversely, console gaming saw a 3% increase in the number of players, yet its revenue share decreased by 3%. These contrasting trends suggest a complex interplay of factors, potentially including rising average revenue per user on PC, shifts in consumer spending habits, or even the types of games being purchased on each platform. The report also listed top-selling games in Europe for 2024, including Helldivers 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and GTA 5, with Helldivers 2 and Black Ops 6 also topping Steam's charts. This data has sparked considerable discussion within the gaming community and among industry analysts. Many are pointing to the continued growth of mobile gaming and the enduring appeal of consoles as key drivers, while questioning the strategies needed to bolster PC gaming's market share in Europe. Some believe that a greater focus on exclusive PC titles or more aggressive pricing strategies could help reverse the trend. While the market trends are fascinating, what about the games themselves? We're about to explore a title that offers a completely different kind of engagement. Plan B, Terraform reaches version 1, offering a chill path to planet creation. For those seeking a more serene and contemplative gaming experience, the simulation strategy game, Plan B, Terraform, has officially launched its one version, marking its transition from early access to a full release. This title offers a unique and deeply satisfying journey of planetary transformation, allowing players to meticulously sculpt barren landscapes into thriving ecosystems. It stands out in a genre often characterized by high-stakes pressure and rapid decision-making, by providing a calm, methodical approach to world building. At its core, Plan B, Terraform, challenges players to build sophisticated automated infrastructure designed to support the gradual establishment of new cities on a distant, uninhabited world. The ultimate goal is to foster a self-sustaining human presence, achieved through careful management of atmospheric gases, controlled melting of ice caps, and the introduction of flora and fauna. Unlike many simulation games where failure can be swift and punishing, Plan B, Terraform, emphasizes a relaxed pace, allowing players to experiment with production chains and logistics without the constant threat of immediate disaster. This design philosophy makes it an ideal choice for players who enjoy strategic planning and long-term development without the stress. The one release introduces a significant new feature: the ability to explore the terraformed world from the perspective of various animal species. Players can now inhabit their created environments as eagles, bears, boars, camels, elephants, or horses, offering a fresh and immersive way to experience the fruits of their labor. The update also bolsters the game's creative mode, granting players enhanced control over crucial elements such as mineral distribution, water sources and drainage, terrain elevation, and the size and placement of cities. These additions provide even greater depth and customization for players who wish to fine-tune their planetary creations. Early access players and critics have lauded the game for its engaging mechanics and its unique ability to foster a sense of calm accomplishment. The process of planning transit networks around newly formed seas, rerouting highways around emerging rivers, and observing the evolving weather patterns based on the planet's increasing temperature is described as deeply rewarding. A particularly satisfying moment, highlighted by players, is the point at which enough underground ice and gases have been released to enable massive cargo shipping routes across vast new oceans, symbolizing a significant milestone in the terraforming process. What truly sets Plan B, Terraform, apart is its contemplative nature. Players are encouraged to meticulously set up logistics chains, understand the complex interplay of atmospheric pressure and temperature, and strategically select the most suitable trees for different biomes. It's a game that rewards patience and thoughtful planning, offering a unique blend of strategic depth and serene gameplay that appeals to a wide range of players. You can find Plan B, Terraform, available on Steam. Now that we've explored building new worlds, let's talk about equipping the ones we already have with the latest in storage technology. The storage frontier, navigating the largest SSDs available in 2025. In the ever-expanding universe of PC gaming, where titles demand ever-increasing amounts of storage space, with games like Baldur's Gate 3 alone requiring a hefty 150 GB, the quest for ample and speedy storage has never been more critical. As graphical fidelity and game complexity continue to surge, traditional storage solutions are quickly becoming obsolete, making high-capacity solid-state drives, SSDs, the indispensable upgrade for any serious gamer. The challenge, however, lies in identifying the pinnacle of storage technology currently accessible to consumers. For those with virtually no budget constraints, the absolute largest SSD currently on the market is the Solidigm 122.88 TB PCIe 4 SSD. This colossal drive, primarily aimed at data center applications, carries a staggering retail price of $15,500, though it can be found on sale for around $14,500. Its sheer capacity means it can house an immense library of games, applications, and media, effectively eliminating storage concerns for the foreseeable future. The primary caveat is its substantial cost, placing it firmly in the realm of extreme luxury for the average consumer. Technically, it is compatible only with PCs due to its size and PCIe connector, rendering it unusable with laptops, consoles like the PS5, or handheld devices such as the Steam Deck. However, for the discerning individual with deep pockets and a powerful PC, It represents the ultimate storage solution. For the more practically minded gamer, M2 NVMe SSDs offer a compelling balance of speed, size, and affordability. While the largest M2 NVMe drives currently top out at 8 TB, this capacity is more than sufficient for the vast majority of PC users. Western Digital's WD Black 8 TB NVMe SSD, for instance, retails for $599 and delivers impressive speeds of up to 7,200 MB/s while not matching the cutting edge of PCIe 5 speeds. It provides an excellent experience for downloading games and handling large files quickly. This drive is readily available through major retailers like Amazon, making it an accessible option for significant storage expansion. Pushing the boundaries of speed, Samsung has recently announced its 8 TB 9100 Pro SSD, which utilizes the faster PCIe 5 interface. This drive boasts sequential read speeds of up to 14,800 MB/s and write speeds of up to 13,400 MB/s, significantly outperforming its PCIe 4 counterparts. Designed with compatibility for the PS5 in mind, it can even fit within the console with its heatsink installed. The Samsung 8 TB 9100 Pro is priced at $1,019.99, positioning it as a premium option for users demanding top-tier performance and capacity. It's worth noting that users should ensure their operating system is up to date, especially following reports of certain Windows 11 updates affecting SSD compatibility. For professionals who require portable, high-capacity storage for tasks like video editing on the go, the Glyph Blackbox Plus U2 SSD offers capacities ranging from 7.6 TB up to a remarkable 30.72 TB. These drives provide speeds of 1,050 MB/s, housed in a durable aluminum shell with a protective rubber exterior. While not as fast as internal NVMe drives, their portability and ruggedness are key advantages. However, they require an external power supply, are formatted for macOS by default, requiring reformatting for Windows use, and come with a considerable price tag, with the 30.72 TB model costing $4,995. Despite these drawbacks, for users needing massive portable storage for creative workflows, this drive is a noteworthy option. Audience impact. Gamers and tech enthusiasts are buzzing about the expanding SSD market, with discussions ranging from the practical benefits of 8 TB drives to the sheer extravagance of 122 TB options. Many are weighing the cost-benefit of upgrading their storage, especially with the increasing size of modern game installations. And that wraps up our dive into the latest hardware and market trends. But before we go, let's hit a quick recap of everything we covered today. And that's a wrap on another packed episode of PC Gaming Pulse. We covered the surprisingly accessible system requirements for Battlefield 6, explored the digital dominance in European gaming revenue, where PC holds a smaller slice, celebrated the one release of the chill terraforming sim Plan B, Terraform, and explored the massive SSD options available in 2025. Don't miss out on future updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more gaming news and insights.